We are here in northern Alabama for what should be an entertaining race here at Talladega Superspeedway. The 2.66 mile tri-oval ready once again for cars going around it. This time of year in 2020, everything has been delayed due to COVID. However, we push on and try to get this race going. These drivers have assembled here at Talladega Superspeedway for an exhibition race held in 2020. Many drivers eager to get their win and their name written on the history books. Here we go, starting off with the starting grid. Row 1, Jimmie Johnson and Ryan Blaney. Row 2, Santiago Davila, great qualifying finish next to Matt Kenseth. Row 3, Kevin Harvick and Chris Buescher. Row 4, Denny Hamlin and Ryan Newman. Row 5, Brad Keselowski and Kurt Busch. Row 6, Austin Dillon and Joey Logano. Next row, Parker Kligerman and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 8, Eric Almirola and Casey Kane. Row 9, Kyle Busch and Clint Bowyer. Row 10, Tyler Reddick and Alex Bowman. Row 11, Bubba Wallace and Chase Elliott. Row 12, William Byron and Ty Dillon. Row 13, Brendan Gaughan and Matt DiBenedetto. Row 14, Daniel Suarez and Martin Truex Jr. So here we go, we got the race info. We've got 10 cars, we got 24 cars, and 10 laps of racing. Let's get it started at Talladega Superspeedway. We're green. Ryan Blaney already ahead as we get right on board with him, but there goes Jimmie Johnson down to the inside to block as Santiago Davila gets very loose on the outside lane. Heading into lap 2 now, Santiago Davila with a great push. He's going to move down in front. We got trouble! Casey Kane, Tyler Reddick, and Bubba Wallace pile up in the back. And in turn 2, a massive accident to start lap 2 and to put us under the first caution of the day. Looks like the 8 just blew a tire, then slammed into Casey Kane, and Casey Kane just slammed into the wall. There it is. And here we go once again in half speed. Many cars involved in this. We'll be restarting on lap 4. Santiago Davila leads us off as he got the lead just before we went to caution. Here we go. Santiago Davila leading us off with Jimmie Johnson on the outside. Santiago Davila leading the inside line as Jimmie Johnson gets shoved out. Jimmie Johnson and Santiago Davila is going to try the middle lane, but it does not work. He almost gets tagged. Heading into lap 5 now. As we go, oh, and around goes Matt Kenseth! A massive accident! Chase Elliott airborne in the back as a massive accident to red flag the race. A huge crash in turns 3 and 4. You see, once again, the field red flagged. Let's have a look at the replay. So it looks like Matt Kenseth just got shoved out of the way, and then he went back up the racetrack and collected a whole bunch of other cars. You see Ty Dillon going up against the wall there. And then Chase Elliott airborne after getting hit by Daniel Suarez. Coming back to hit Kyle Larson. Let's see what, once again, the real speed. A massive accident in turns 3 and 4. Which will surely, let's see, once again. And we will be restarting with 2 laps to go. Just 2 laps to decide this race. Here we go. Ryan Blaney's going to jump out to the middle. Ryan Blaney's going to jump out to the middle, and he hits the wall and goes upside down. Another crash. This time on the back straightaway, and this time leaving Ryan Blaney, one of the favorites for today's race, upside down. Let's see the replay. So it looks like Ryan Blaney just tried the inside lane and then overcorrected massively to go up into Jimmie Johnson, and then Jimmie Johnson just gets under Ryan Blaney and flips him upside down very slowly. And let's see it once again in real time. It was a hard hit to the outside wall, but we will be trying this once again. 2 laps to go. Once again, Santiago Davila will once again lead us off. Here we go. 2 laps to go at Talladega. Santiago Davila now with a better start. Chris Buescher shoves him below the line. That might be a penalty for Chris Buescher as Joey Logano goes around. 1 lap remaining. 4 cars this time to decide the victory. When will Santiago make his move? There it is! Side by side, and it's Chris Buescher. And we got a crash further back. It's Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman upside down on the final lap, and a massive crash and some controversy on the final lap as Chris Buescher shoves Santiago Davila below the yellow line. There's Chris Buescher sitting in the infield waiting to see if he can celebrate or not. There's Santiago Davila as well, waiting for the announcement. While we're waiting for that announcement, let's get a replay of what happened there with Ryan Newman. So Ryan Newman just got shoved way too hard by Brendan Gaughan. Then he hits Matt DiBenedetto on the outside. Then Brendan Gaughan comes back and hits him really hard enough to flip him upside down. And then Ryan Newman, once he just digs into the grass, he flips many times. There it is, flipping many times as Matt DiBenedetto spins in the background. He flips once as Brendan Gaughan's there. There's Joey Logano from the earlier wreck, and then flips about 2.5 times there. Let's get a full speed replay here of what happened. And we have just gotten word that Chris Buescher has been indeed penalized for pushing Santiago Davila below the double yellow line. And your new race winner is Santiago Davila. Santiago Davila will win the Alabama 400. Let's get a replay of what happened on the final lap. There's Joey Logano getting spun around. And just bad luck for Joey Logano. That's what creates the second pack. Let's see it. Let's see it once again in live speed. And there it is. Chris Buescher will not win today at Talladega Superspeedway. A long-awaited win. Let's see how that happened. So yeah, Chris Buescher just moving to the outside. Clearly shoves Santiago below the double yellow line. And Santiago is your winner for today's race at Talladega Superspeedway. That concludes it. An amazing race, and we hope you enjoyed today's telecast.